All right, the exhibitions are out of the way. This time it's for real. So, let's do a review for real. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Drew, better known as RockChalk01, and yesterday, whenever you're watching this, the 5th-ranked Kansas Jayhawks had their first regular season action as they took on the Omaha Mavericks and won comfortably by a final score of 89-64. Yeah, so before I get started, I actually have a little bit of something to show you guys. And it's this piece of wood. Now, you might be thinking I'm crazy or something for having this, but I went to the game and they were handing these out. And it is a piece of the Final Four floor from New Orleans, which is really stinking cool. So, yeah, even though it's purple, it's still a piece of history, and I'm glad to have this as a token, I should say. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. But enough about that. The game. A pretty solid performance by this Kansas team, as they were without Bill Self for the first of 4 games, as he is serving a school suspension or a self-imposed suspension by the university for the allegations that have been going on since God knows how long. But Norm Roberts took over and did really well as acting head coach, and there was a few things here and there that really need to be fixed, but an overall good performance. So with that being said, for those of you who do not know, I give positives and negatives about the game, give a player of the game, and a player who needs to improve. So without further ado, let's do it. So we start with the positives, and KU's shooting was really good in this game, especially in the second half. KU's shooting numbers in the second period include 62% from the field and 60% from 3. And then for the game, KU shot 52% from the field and 41% from beyond the arc. Also defensively, KU did well forcing bad shots, as the Mavericks were held to just 38% from the field and 24% from 3 the entire game. Also, KU won the rebounding battle 43-28, and if you just have defensive rebounds alone, KU would actually have lost that battle 28-27. So really good numbers there. Also, turnovers. KU won the turnover battle as KU forced 13 Maverick turnovers and scored 18 off of them, while KU only had 9 by themselves, and UNO ended up scoring 6 off of them. Also, KU won the points in the paint battle 48-30, the second chance points battle 15-7, the fast break point battle 22-8, and the bench point battle 22-18. And to cap it all off, KU had 8 steals in this contest, along with 5 blocks, while the Mavericks only had 4 steals to their 1 block shot. So yeah, a really good performance for the Hawks, as those are my positives. Now, negatives. There's only 2 negatives in this game for me, and number 1 was free throws. Yeah, KU struggled once again from the free throw line, as for the entire game, KU shot 53% from the charity stripe, where their first half numbers from the line was 44%, while the second half was much better, going 66%. But the big takeaway for me is that KU fouled a lot, as KU had 13 fouls in this game, while the Mavericks only had 9. So yeah, gotta lower the fouls. We gotta shoot better from the free throw line, or else you're gonna be running laps constantly because of missed free throws. And yeah, even with Coach Self not on the bench, you still gotta make your stinking free throws. And I'm hoping to God in these next couple games that that number can improve, hopefully by 10%. So yeah, free throws and fouls are my negatives. Now, player of the game is a doozy, because there's a few guys that put in stellar performances. And one of them was DeJuan Harris, 11 points, 8 assists, along with a steal in 33 minutes. Really good performance by DeJuan. You also had Bobby Pettiford, who set a career-high 13 points, along with 2 assists and 2 steals in 17 minutes of play, only missing a shot. He went 6 of 7, going 1 of 2 from 3, and 0 for 1 from the free throw line. But the one person that I'm still going to give an honorable mention to, and a lot of people are probably going to be mad at me for this, and that's going to be Grady Dick. Now, hold your horses. He had an incredible game, and he has every right to be considered for it, as Grady finished with 23 points, along with 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals in 32 minutes of play. He also shot 9 of 13 from the field and 4 for 6 from beyond the arc, but also went 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. So with a guy scoring 20 points and having a stellar shooting night, not being player of the game, then who is? Well, it's the junior Jalen Wilson who is my player of the game. J-Will, despite having not the greatest shooting night, put in the numbers. A near triple-double for the junior. 19 points, 11 rebounds, along with 7 assists in 32 minutes. Yeah, to start the season, Jalen Wilson with a double-double and a near triple-double. Come on. This was pretty obvious in my eyes, and this shows the leadership that Jalen really needs to show, and he did that by scoring, grabbing rebounds, but also dishing it to his teammates, and that is what a team leader looks like, and he proved it. So that's why Jalen Wilson is my player of the game. Now, player who needs to improve, this one's going to be obvious in my eyes, and that's going to be Zach Clemens. Where was Zach this entire game? And yeah, he was just non-existent. Zach finished the game with no points, but grabbed 3 rebounds in 5 minutes. I don't know what happened, but there must have been something in practice that I wasn't aware of. But Zach just did not see the court whatsoever. Didn't even put up a shot. Granted, he grabbed 3 rebounds, but what on earth was he doing to get himself in this situation and get like crunch time minutes in a 25-point blowout is beyond me. Hopefully he can get himself out of what I think is the doghouse and, you know, get himself back on track and actually play a few more minutes as the season goes along. But yeah, not scoring and being a semi-decent presence in the exhibition gets you here. So that's why Zach Clemens is my player who needs to improve. Alright, before we go, gonna give some top plays, and all 3 of these has to go to the guy who I didn't give my player of the game, and that's gonna go all to Grady Dick, as this first one was on a run out reverse layup that really was spectacular. Then the next play, it was after he basically got smushed to the floor. He was able to hustle up, get a pass from one of his teammates, and throw down a vicious right-hand slam. And finally, my favorite play of the night was with a little help from his teammates, as Ernest Uday Jr. gave him a good ball screen on a backdoor cut and a DeJuan Harris lob, with Grady finishing off with a 2-hand slam. Yeah, those 3 plays were incredible, and that's why those are my top plays. And that's going to do it for my review of KU versus Omaha. Again, the final score, Kansas 89, Omaha 64. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Push that notification bell. Tell your friends about these videos. And I should see you again for the next basketball review, as the Hawks return to Allen Fieldhouse to take on the North Dakota State Bison on Thursday night. But until then, have a good day. Never ever bring exotic dancers to the Fieldhouse. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.